Hey now.
Oh. Okay, well, we didn't hear the music coming in, nothing. What the hell's going on around here?
Well,
Gotta love live radio. Okay, let's
jump right into it.
Let's get right to Rick at the CRPA. Rick, how are you?
My name's not Sue.
Hey.
What's going on, Rick?
Not much this week. We had a little court case called Rody v. Bonta. And the Rody v. Bonta case was an incredible 2-1 decision in the Ninth Circuit, which, as everybody should know, is not fond of the Constitution, but told the state of California, brace for yourself, yet again, that they were unconstitutional with Prop 63 and the ammo issue. And so now we're in the period of time known as waiting for they have 21 days to give us what is called the writ, which will tell us what we can and can't do. So we could have a second Freedom Week. We could not. But they have up to 21 days. And I think now we're down to like 17 days left of that 21 days. But couple of warnings. I know there's been some big companies like Midway USA and others that said they'll ship to California. Realize if they do not put a stay that allows people to buy, anyone purchasing, the DOJ could go after that list. They would have the right to do so, and then they could go after the individuals in it. So there's several areas of concern. We have warned Midway because they were also not charging the 11% excise tax, which they're supposed to be doing. So that's been out in the public, but the point is we have a major victory. It's going to be interesting to see if the governor appeals that victory, but nonetheless, it would be headed to the Supreme Court if he did. And it looks like we're going to, when the Ninth Circuit, can you believe this? This is like the fourth case in a row and within a year. So the Ninth Circuit has told the state of California, no, you can't do one gun a month. No, you can't take away the right to advertise to kids, multiple violations of the Constitution. No, you can't put all these restrictions on ammunition. That's not allowed. It's just one no after another.
Yep.
This is the most overturned court in the United States of America, and even they are, dare I say, seeing the light.
Yeah. That's what's so incredible as we head into these last couple of weeks when, the 18th of August comes around. It's just so incredible how many of these far-left legislators are willing to charge in this economic crisis more and more people to the taxpayers. And taxpayers have to start waking up because they're losing court case after court case after court case because legislators are violating the very Constitution they took an oath to uphold.
Yep.
It's a bottomless well when you can raise taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, a question for you. How much do you think this is going to be affected by the gruesome one's run for the presidency as he attempts to rebrand himself as a centrist?
Well, and this is that's an excellent question, Mark. So, had you asked me that a week ago, I probably would have had a very different answer than I will tonight. I think he showed his true colors once again. A lot of people said, oh, Rick, you're being too harsh when I said that was all a show that he did, and, faking like he was going to accept a pistol, the whole Bonta,
right.
Well, you can't accept a pistol. Look, within hours of this decision coming down, he got out there, ranted and raved. So for a guy who says, oh, I have nothing against it, no, you can't possibly do this. I don't know why the court would have ruled this way. We have absolutely every right. And what I keep telling people that they've got to understand is he does not want, nor does the government in California, want to lose the money. When you think of how many millions of dollars just on this ammunition fee have come into the coffer, a court case like this cuts a good chunk of budgetary money they use at DOJ completely out. They're going to try to find another way.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing when the 11% excise tax. Government gets fat on this. And a lot of us remember, when they said, oh, it's going to be a small gas tax to repair everything from, the big earthquake in Northridge. And we repaired that lickety-split, and that tax didn't go away.
Nope.
No, and taxes never do seem to go away, do they?
Right. Temporary tax is the biggest joke because it's never temporary.
Oh, there's no such thing.
Permanently temporary.
Well, how does he think? But this is a guy with larger political ambitions. We know this, and I know we don't want to talk politics, but this is a political chunk. How does he think that's going to sell in Michigan and Nebraska and Alabama and Arkansas?
It's not.
and the internet is forever.
And this is what's going to be interesting is how hard we can get our brothers and sisters across the country. We're doing everything to expose what he does and how he does it and the people behind it, because realize he's going to do the same thing that we've seen before, and that's if he gets towards the White House, he's going to bring a lot of his cronies like Bonta and those people with him to support him. So you're not just trying to stop one, you're trying to stop the whole little gang of anti-Second Amendment people. And so country's got to wake up to his shenanigans.
And
Such a good point.
This bogus law, this anti-ammo law, is his own kitten, isn't it? I mean, this is, he's the one that pushed this.
He owns this.
Yeah.
He cannot get away from this. He owns this. This comes out of his Proposition 63. He wrote it. He's bragged about it. He talked about changing the culture of gun ownership, talked about going after us, talked about wiping it out from the next generation. He owns this. There is no running away from this.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons that, hopefully the other states are still on top of it, of why they make fun of us so much, because this guy made us a clown show over here. They made us a true circus. So this is...
And I think right now, people are waking up, and we got to continue to have them wake up, continue to start talking to their friends. And, like I've been telling everybody, I spoke this weekend at a couple of events that we were doing some fundraising for CRPA for these fights. And one of the things I keep telling people is, it's so in everybody's face. But if you look at, like, the Glock bill, trying to ban Glock, if it was really about safety, we would remove the Glock 3s off the roster and place the Glock 5s on. And then you can't put as you guys know, this trigger assembly, it turns the Glock into full auto. It doesn't work on the Glock Model 5s, and we'd be done.
Come on.
But they don't want to do that. Why don't they want to do that? Because this is really about taking out an entire line of firearms from Californians. And if they get this passed, I guarantee you SIG, Rigger, somebody else, insert that name, will be the next bill.
Absolutely.
And the next bill. Yeah. That's what this is about. Don't be blindsided.
No. Well, and Glock being one of the most popular firearms that we sell, that has something to do with it too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No.
So that's why I keep telling people, wake up, smell the coffee, and get out there and start talking to your friends, because this is, they're so out in the open, you don't have to make anything up. You can just say, see, A plus B equals C, period.
They've exposed themselves so greatly. All you have to do is kind of open someone's eyes and turn them toward the page, and then they can see it for themselves. You don't have, it's not a hard get.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Well, anything else going on, Rick?
Well, I think we keep winning. That's the one thing I keep telling
God
people.
God bless.
Winning.
And you are tireless. You're stumping in Sacramento. You're speaking to people. I have to tell you, I've had several interactions with people in the last, I want to say, couple of weeks, in which the CRPA has been mentioned, and people that I did not expect, school teachers, an accountant, a banker, talking about all the good that CRPA is doing in the state of California, and by extension, as you pointed out, for the rest of the U.S. I'm hearing it from a lot of different corners.
Absolutely.
Well, we're working really hard, and it's a sheer pleasure for all of us on staff to be able to do this for our fellow Californians.
God bless you and the staff.
When we started this show almost 6 years ago, we had Kim Rohde on, and the lawsuit had been somewhat recently initiated. How long has this been going on?
10 years.
It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, you know what? On YouTube, our clips of you and everything that you're putting out there is catching great traction out there. So hopefully those are helping people get the word out.
Yeah, those are helping. Every bit helps, folks. And I so appreciate the people that are showing up. We had a gentleman show up at an event we did in Orange County on Saturday to raise funds. One of the local FFLs was doing that for us and did a tremendous job. And we had a gentleman and his wife sign up for lifetime memberships and then donate $500.
Love to hear it.
How cool.
For the fight. And so we've got people showing up in big ways, and I'm so happy to see so many new people joining the fight.
Yeah, and actually, you know what I did here? I think I was going through our comments, and someone that was out of state was kind of praising the CRPA and everything they do. And so I just let them know it's not just for California. This is for the nation. Everything that we're fighting here is trickling down to these other states, and you guys are giving them the tools to fight these things going on. So thank you so much for all you do, not for California, not just California, but this nation.
Well, and
we are doing quite a bit across the country with both lawsuits and also a lot of the other states. They just don't have a CRPA-like organization to help them at the state level. So both myself and my assistant Kirk spend a lot of time helping them out with elections and legislative ideas. And I've actually spoke to a couple of the different legislatures out here in the West.
Loved it. Love it.
good.
Love it.
Nice to hear good news. We're going to change your bumper music.
Okay, cool.
Walking on sunshine, baby.
That's it. All right. Well, personal note, Rick, you got time this week, or are you gonna?
I'm trying. I am trying so hard. The good news is my wife is returning back to work after her surgery and her recovery. So
Excellent.
Wonderful.
God
that
bless.
removes a little bit of the complications I've had on the home front. So hopefully I can get out there, and hopefully I can give you a call tomorrow or Tuesday.
All right. Very
right.
good. Then,
All right, guys.
still
Thank
praying
you
for-
so much.
If anybody wants to join, donate their time, donate their money, how do they get a hold of you?
CRPA.org, and if they need to contact us, contact at CRPA.org, and God bless all you gunslingers.
God
you, sir.
bless you and the CRPA. Thank you so much, Rick.
I'll talk to you this week.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rick.
All right. Well,
Man, this is
You know what? Really quickly, I need to make a point. The state of California is the fourth largest economy on earth, if you will believe what the front office says. You know, the one that's always broke.
Yeah.
So when the CRPA asks for donations or for a modest amount for their annual membership, with that money, they're fighting the fourth largest economy on earth, which is being militarized against us.
Yeah.
So be generous.
there you go.
please be generous.
All right. When we get back, it's phone calls time. What's the number, Jim?
866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-KRLA.
All right. And Don in Culver City, Harry in Woodland Hills. We'll get to you right after this. This is the hard break at the bottom of the hour. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on.
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be
baby.
back in a couple of minutes.
Let's go.